Figured I'd do a quick little video on how I shape my headstocks. It's kind of a fun way to do it. So first off, I had some templates made that were the shape that they needed to be. And so I glue the head plate on, get the neck fairly close to being ready. Now I've got to shape this completely and then I'll bind it afterward. But I want the shape to be perfect. So there's a center line on my template. I use double-sided tape or 2 layers of blue tape with some CA glue. That's another little trick I've shown before. It's easy to find. Then I built this jig for my drill press. It's got a little drum sander on here, and I put a plug that's glued down to this table that is exactly the diameter of the sanding drum. This fits around the table nice and snug. Once I get it into place, everything is nice and solid. I can drop my the quill down and then lock it into place so it stays. Fine tune everything. Make sure we're tightened up on the back on the table. And now, because of that little plug that's there, that's going to follow along the template, and then the sandpaper will actually sand everything to shape. So I'll give you a quick example. So, fairly quick work of it. It's now nice and smooth and it's the right thickness. I might have one pass left right here in the middle. But funny story, the reason why I actually came up with this is because my first couple of headstocks, I had this idea. And if you look at my first couple of guitars, the shape is pretty bad. It's because I was trying to do it freehand, and I'd take a little bit off with the drum sander, and I went, oop, that's too far. So then I tried to compensate on the other side, and oop, that was too far. So by the time I was done, my headstock didn't really resemble much of what my headstock was supposed to look like. So I realized I needed to have some kind of a template that keeps everything uniform, and this does just that. So by the time I'm all done, this will come out perfect every single time, and I'll get consistent results on every guitar from the time I started using this on. So hopefully that's a cool little tip that will help you. Thanks.